Being addicted is like you are with oxygen. You have to have it. You're not thinking about anything else. What gets you to go back to opiates, it's not that pain, the cold sweats, the sick feeling. It's a panic. And the only thing I can describe that's similar is when you don't have air, when you're drowning or when you get the wind knocked out of you and you panic. And that panic doesn't go away until you get the drug in your body. It became my first priority, my only priority. I actually worked the situation with my back, and I was out on like long-term disability with my work when they laid everybody off, so I stayed on long-term disability, and my life became looking for pills and buying it from other people, and eventually all the courts, I kept getting arrested. I mean, it was, the strike force was watching me. I was doing prescription fraud, so they knew about that. Well, I did the whole homeless thing and prison. The only thing that was going to stop me, I would have to be physically unable to go out, and that's what happened. I was incarcerated. I was in jail. I mean, the door actually had to be locked. There was nothing else. Not at that time. I don't think nobody could have said anything to me to get me to stop. So I'm a big prevention advocate because I was at a point there. I had to be physically restrained to not go get it. I had good support. So people were supporting me. Then I had someone come and visit me for every 2 weeks for 4 years while I was in there. I think the writing, taking an introspective look and saying, how did I get here? There was a time when I was in prison and there's nobody. Everyone else had written me off, and it's not on them. So obviously you ask, how did I get here? And you take a look at yourself and say, I've got to change some things. So at rock bottom, I guess, is what it took. What I do say to people homeless on the street, and a lot of these people are addicted, I just tell them my story, and I introduce myself, and I get their name, and I tell them that I was there, that I've been homeless, and I think them just seeing me, I'd like to think that helps. I had a friend that with a group, we made little gift bags for homeless people, and I keep them in my trunk, and I'll give them to them and tell them a little bit about my story. It's taking away the stigma, that they're just grouped into this bunch of people. I mean, a lot of those guys see it as, this is me now. This is who I am. I'm this part of society. And I think if they see that someone can leave that, that's the hope.